Getting away in the women's 400-meter freestyle very comfortably. Li Bingje is looking to open up an advantage, and her underwater is very solid. Dunay Kutsia goes off to a relatively quick start as well, as does Kesely of Hungary going in 1, but Li is leading. Great reaction time off the starting blocks. Any sprinter would be proud of that. A 0.52 for Li Bingje. 6 golds in 6 events, but it's been so impressive for the swimmer from Hebei after winning the 800 and 1,500 meters, because she has been swimming at the World Aquatics Championships and swimming distance races at the World Aquatics Championships. She's been racing effectively for 2 weeks, and that is something that is utterly remarkable. In the center lanes, Li and Antonietta Cesarano almost alongside one another. Going in lane 2 is Kutsia for South Africa. As they come up toward the 100-meter mark, it is Kutsia of South Africa who is just in front, but the top 4 separated by effectively half a second. Kajimoto touching 4th, Cesarano and Li currently 2nd and 3rd. 2nd, 1/100th of a second back from Kutsia. Li now coming into her own. She breathes to her left when she goes either way in the pool, so she'll be able to see the swimmers in the higher lanes when she goes up the pool, and when she comes down she'll be able to see the swimmers in the lower lanes, as it were. It's Li ahead of Kutsia, ahead of Cesarano now. It's still very tight between those 3, and Kesely is very close to dipping into medal contention. So too is Kajimoto. The top 5 all still with a glorious chance of medaling in this event. We're coming up toward the halfway mark now. This is a distance event, but it's going to be swum at a fair pace here. We're looking at a 31 high, 32 splits at the moment. Kesely's moved into 2nd alongside Cesarano, as Kutsia has just faded a little. Li still controls matters in the pool. Kesely is quick. She's not to be underestimated. She's not continued her dominance in quite the way that she dominated the pool in Buenos Aires in Argentina in 2018, when she won the 200, the 400 and the 800-meter freestyle gold medals very comfortably, it must be said as well. Kesely is very close to Li, who surely has the edge though. Li Bingje, one other thing to consider is that she's not only been racing for 2 weeks, this is her 7th event at Chengdu, and she's got 1 event to come. The women's 4x100 meter medley relay, in which she will swim the freestyle leg. It's a punishing schedule, but if there's a swimmer that knows how to take control of that, it is Li Bingje. Kesely is still there. Antonietta Cesarano in the mix. Dunay Kutsia, what does she do in the closing 100? What has she got? Kesely is now a body length ahead of her, so too is Antonietta Cesarano. Li, out of Shanghai Jiao Tong University, representing her university with pride at the FISU World University Games. The 2nd most successful athlete of the Games so far. On course for another gold in the pool here. She's not leading by a significant margin, but she's got the ability to just up the tempo with a little burst of speed, and indeed she's doing that now. The 6-beat kick rate ups the tempo, and she's able to switch so quickly into a higher gear. She's not going to be denied. She is going to come home and sweep the 1.5, the 800 and the 400 meter free. Li Bingje is champion. Kesely takes a fine silver, and Cesarano closing 100. She closed with a 30-second freestyle lap. It's 400 meter freestyle. She swept the distance events, 400, 800 and 1,500 meter. Ajna E takes a fine silver.